Hey everyone! Welcome to The Young and the Restless. I'm Jane, and I'm so excited to have you here. If you love Young and the Restless, then you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Alright, let's dive right in. According to spoilers for The Young and the Restless, Sharon Newman and Phyllis Summers might set up a trap for Alan Loran, also known as Martin Loran. Will Sharon and Phyllis be able to save Traci Abbott from Martin? Chance Chancellor will share some significant information regarding the kidnapper case over the week of April 7th to 11th. Phyllis and Sharon will receive updates regarding the purchase of a gas expulsion apparatus that was linked to a Parisian mental health facility. Naturally, that will increase Chance's misgivings about Alan, and he will subsequently make a startling revelation that might prove Alan's guilt. By time, Chance will be close to defeating Alan because there may even be some evidence that he is Martin. Martin, meanwhile, is a cunning individual who might not allow himself to be imprisoned so readily. Martin may gain the upper hand and start another round of mayhem because it is evident that he is capable of crafting some really complex schemes. After Alan returns home, Traci will confront him in a suite, but they won't remain there. Traci may be able to call Jack Abbott for assistance, but will she still be with Martin when Jack shows up with backup? Martin may try to kidnap Traci and run away with her once he sees the game is up. If Martin can get Traci out of Genoa City and has a chance to win her over, he might make some predictions about the future they can still have. In any case, if Chance simply appeared and dragged Martin away in handcuffs, it would be really dull. Not only does YNR require a more significant story climax, but Sharon and Phyllis also require a chance to exact revenge. According to spoilers for The Young and the Restless, Phyllis and Sharon will work together once more in upcoming episodes. Fans of YNR can anticipate that Sharon and Phyllis will yearn for justice before shockingly fortifying their alliance. That gives the impression that Phyllis and Sharon are planning something, so perhaps they will set up a trap and contribute to Martin's demise. It's possible that Sharon and Phyllis will save Traci and ensure Martin reimburses them for their captivity. Whatever happens, Phyllis and Sharon's newly established ceasefire will be crucial to the future. According to Tuesday, April 8th teasers for The Young and the Restless, Traci Abbott issues an SOS while Sharon Newman and Phyllis Summers demand retribution. Let's discuss what lies ahead in Genoa City as Ashley Abbott's homecoming approaches. First and foremost, Phyllis and Sharon will keep thinking about Chance Chancellor's most recent hint regarding their kidnapper. A Parisian psychiatric clinic's account was used to acquire the apparatus that managed the gas expulsion. Nick Newman believes Chance might be concealing additional information on Alan because he noticed Chance's response when Alan Loran's name was mentioned in the chat. In Tuesday's episode, Sharon and Phyllis might not be quite convinced of Alan's culpability, but if he is, they will demand that he pay. Sharon and Phyllis will concur that whoever is responsible for their captive nightmare must be found out and dealt with. Given that the probe is now really gaining momentum, Sharon might agree with Phyllis's recommendation to postpone the trip to London. In order to be in agreement with their quest of justice, Phyllis and Sharon will strengthen their partnership later in the week of April 7th to 11th. Meanwhile, according to YNR spoilers, Ashley will return to GC and receive updates on some startling news after she lands. Ashley will be taken to the jazz lounge by Jack Abbott, who will surprise her by asking her if Alan and Martin Loran may be swapped. Traci will send out an SOS while Jack asks Ashley about her feelings and explains all the evidence that has been accumulated. Maybe after Alan arrives in her suite after his return from Paris, Traci will be able to surreptitiously call Jack. In any event, Ashley will eventually join her brother in worrying about the harm that Alan, also known as Martin, may represent, and Jack will continue to worry about Traci's safety. Ashley will concede that there are grounds for concern that Martin is the surviving twin, but it will take considerable persuasion. Let's discuss why Claire Newman and Kyle Abbott's romance might end after spoilers for The Young and the Restless indicate that she would speak 5 angry things to him. Despite their general happiness together, Kyle and Claire face several significant challenges. First of all, Summer Newman, who is envious, might be dangerous since, in the episode that airs on April 7th, she will confess that she is still upset about losing Kyle. It's possible that viewers may soon witness Summer stepping up her efforts to distance herself from Claire. In order to get their own future back on track and get Kyle back for themselves, Summer might make some predictions. But when it comes to Claire and Kyle's efforts to create a future together, Victor Newman might be an even greater obstacle. Victor has become a source of friction in Kyle and Claire's relationship because he has made it very apparent that he disapproves. If Audra Charles makes a pact to assist Victor in Kyle's demise, she might potentially reappear as a problem. According to YNR teasers, Audra will give serious thought to ruining Kyle's life in order to get her ideal job. Even though Kyle and Claire are dealing with a lot of difficulties, Kyle can wind up being his own worst adversary. Kyle's lies have the potential to ruin their relationship. Claire naturally expects honesty from Kyle after being deceived and exploited by Jordan for her whole life. Unfortunately, when Claire eventually learns the truth, Kyle will continue to be dishonest, which could destroy their mutual trust. Claire will press Kyle for details about his problem-solving session with Jack Abbott in the episode airing on April 7th. Kyle will deny it and exclude him from the corporate espionage scenario completely, despite Claire's suspicion that it includes conspiring against Victor. Even if Claire comes to the correct conclusion about Victor, Kyle will have the audacity to tell her to quit making snap judgments. Naturally, Kyle might keep plans and information pertaining to Victor a secret. Kyle might intensify this deceit and put himself in more danger. The question is, how will Claire respond when Kyle is eventually caught? Kyle will just serve to confirm Victor's theory because Claire will undoubtedly see him as a deceitful manipulator. The 5 irate comments that Claire might say to Kyle are as follows: "You lie just like Jordan." It will hurt if Claire eventually comes to believe that Kyle is a liar as well, because in the past, he had been the one who helped her recover from all of the Jordan trauma. Stay in for updates on any bad news that may come because according to spoilers for The Young and the Restless, if Kyle can't stop being dishonest, Claire and he may be about to break up.